So here is one of the most important things that my father told me when I was a kid. So when I was 13 or 14, one day my father walks by in the corridor in our house and he sees me looking at the mirror with a strange look on my face. So he stops and he says, "Gaetan, what's going on?" And I say, nothing. He says, "You can see that something was really going wrong." So he asks me, "Okay, tell me what's going on." And so I tell him about, my, things in my life that are not working. I don't understand how I don't have much more friends or how friendships work. People are not interested in me. I'm not feeling recognized and so on. I go on telling him about, the difficulties I had in my relationships at school with the other kids and how frustrated I was. And that I didn't find how people were not behaving the way I wanted them to behave with me. And so my father tells me, Gaetan, if there is something that goes wrong between the world and you have to change because the world will not change for you. And I was shocked because I didn't expect that. And I realized, wow, this is true. The world is not going to change for me. Even if I think it's not fair or I'm frustrated, I am the one who have to change because other people, they care about themselves. They're trying to be happy. They're trying to solve their own stuff. And yeah, they can care and be helpful, but in the final hour, I am the one responsible for my happiness, and all people are not going to change for me, and the world is not going to change for me. So if I'm not happy in my relationship with the world, let's just be pragmatic. The world is not going to change for me. So I'm the one who have to question myself, change the way I approach things. And when I accepted that, a lot of things changed in my life. Slowly but surely, I began to question myself and think, instead of being frustrated by other people or blame the outside world for being unfair, maybe it is unfair, but it's not going to change for you. So you'd rather accept it sooner, because then what it allowed me to do was to learn how I can change my approach, change my communication, and create better relationship. And in the end, it was really, really, really helpful. It allowed me to create the relationship that I wanted to create because I changed my approach. I learned basically how to communicate with people in a better way and overcome the difficulties I had. And it changed my life because now I have very, very good relationship, and I've had long-term friends since I was almost 14, that I can rely on. These people I can always count on them, and I know that they have loyalties that will last for a lifetime. And same thing with women. Now I have a wonderful relationship with my wife, and um, I would not have been able to create all this relationship if I hadn't had this mindset of, if things go wrong between me and the world, I am the one who have to change. And now that I have this mindset, things are much easier for me. So I hope that helps you if you're in the same situation where you feel frustrated or that it's unfair, that the outside world doesn't treat you better. Well, guess what? The world is not going to change for you. So you have who have to make adjustment and learn how to show up in a different way so that people respond to you in the ways that you would like them to. So it's not always easy, but it's the way to go. So hope that helps, and let's talk about it. Leave me a comment if you have a question, a reaction. I'd be happy to hear it. Thank you, and talk to you soon.